Today topic is variable. Variable. What is this? What is the variable? Today topic is variable. So variable is this variable is used to store the value and refer the memory location. For example, if you want to store the 10 value into the computer, okay. For the 10 value, we have to store into the one variable, okay. So that variable it's referring to the one memory location. This is a location of the memory location, okay. If you want to take a one variable, okay, it's referring to the memory location. That variable is stored into the some memory locations, the computer memory, okay. So we can create a when we create a variable, okay, when we create a variable. So if you want to store some value, so where you save the some value, we have to store the some value, some variable, okay. So that variable, if you assign the some data to the particular variable, that variable is referring to some memory location. That memory location store the some value, okay. So dot compiler allocates some memory space in a memory. So okay, the memory, the size of memory block of memory is depend upon the type of variable. Okay, what see some example, integer is a one type, right? And so for example 10.568, this is one type of variable. For example, this is a string, okay. Depend on the type of variable, it allocate the memory. Clear, guys? Depend of the type of variable. I will tell you the data type. What is the data type? So there is integer, double, float, number, uh, and string, list, map. These are the different data type in the data. Okay, each data type has a some specific size is there. Okay, so based on the value, the memory is allocated, and that will store into the computer memory. Okay, every variable is referring to memory. That value is stored in the particular memory. The in the dot compiler allocate some memory depend on the particular data. Okay, depend on the type of the variable. Clear, guys? Clear? Hope is clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's say simple example. For example, a equal to 10. Here, for example, int is a data type. A is the variable. This is a assign operator. This is a 10 value. This value will store into the a variable. This is what is this one? What is this one? What is this one?
Variable.
Variable, variable name. This is a variable name. This is what is this? Type of variable, right? What is the type of variable? This is that. What is this? Assign operator. This is the value. Okay, like that, one value will store into the particular memory. Here is what is the variable name? A is the variable name, right? So in the A, what is the value storing?
10.
10. Okay. 10 is a variable name. Hope is clear, right? This 10 value, this A value will hold into some memory location. For example, this is a memory. Okay. This value will store into the here. Okay. It store the some memory location. For example, like this. This is a memory address. This is a variable name. This is a value. Okay. So this is a simple variable. Okay. So variable is the variable is used to store the and refer the value of the memory in the location of the computer. When you create a variable, okay, dot compiler okay, so dot compiler allocate the memory to the variable depend on the data type, depend on the variable data type. Okay. While creating the variable, for example, this is a syntax. For example, now I'm using the where is a keyword. Okay, for example, x equal to 10. Okay, this is this is not a type of variable. This is one keyword to create a variable. I will tell you the what is the where later. So this is the one keyword to create a one variable. Okay. So and this is a x value, this is a assign operator, this is a turn value. So this variable, while creating the variable name, we have to follow the some rules. Okay, we have to follow the some rules. For example, where where name equal to dot. Okay, this in this statement, what is the name? Oh, sorry, what is the variable name here?
Dot.
Dot.
Huh? What is the variable name?
Name.
Name. This is a variable name, right? So, okay. Here, what is the value? What is the value?
Dot.
Dot. This is a value. And so, this is a
Dot.
variable. This is a variable, and the name is the variable name, and dot is a value store that. Okay, got it right? And so, this is a variable name. While creating the variable, we have to some rules. Okay, we have to follow the some rules. What is the rules? For creating the variable with a proper name, we have to create with a proper name, not like that x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 like that. Okay, this is not a meaningful name. You can take like x is okay, somewhat. So okay, int a equal to 10 equal somewhat is okay, but while creating the variable, we have to follow the some rules. Okay, the variable name, the first rule is the variable name cannot contain the special characters. What is special characters? White space, mathematical symbols, unique characters, any keyword. For example, where okay, N A M E. You can see right, some space is there, right? You can see the some space is there. So this is a wrong way to create a variable name. Got it right? And for example, where equal to 10. This is also wrong because of this is a keyword. Okay. So variable while creating the variable. So this is a rule number one. Rule number one, the variable cannot contain the special character, white spaces, mathematical operator, plus kind of thing. Don't take like that. And variable name cannot create with the keywords. Cannot a keyword declare with the keywords. So this is a rule number two. This is a rule number two. And rule number three, the first letter of the name. For example, this is a variable name. Okay, first letter is what is the first letter here? Name. N, right? N is the first name. Okay, first character of the variable name should be alphabetical. Okay, alphabetical. Okay, where for example one name equal to something else. This is not accepted because of one is a numeric value. First letter should be letter. Got it right? Clear? What is the rule
Yes.
number? What is the rule number
sir.
one?
Alphabet should be there.
Okay, that is one rule number. First letter. Next, another rule number.
Cannot create keywords.
Okay, this is rule number. Okay, done. This is also okay. Next one.
This the first letter of the variable is a letter.
Okay, that is already done. Okay, next one. Okay, okay, got it. This is also done. What about this one? Special characters.
Cannot-
Special character like the spaces and mathematical operators are not allowed. Got it right? This is a rules to create a variable. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So here, okay. Okay. Hope everyone is clear, guys. Please acknowledge. Then I will move to the next one.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. One second, someone is left. One second. Let me, one second. Okay, so next one is syntax of the variable declaration. Okay, syntax of the variable declaration is, this is very important. Data type, variable name equal to value. Got it right? Yeah. So this is the syntax of the variable. Now, next we'll discuss about the data type. What is the data type? How many kind of data type is there? We'll discuss now. Clear? This is the syntax. What is the syntax? Can you repeat again? Guys, please tell me what is the syntax of the variable declaration?
Data type, variable name is equal value.
Super. So that is. Now, in the dot, how many data types is there? Okay, so that we'll discuss now. In the data type, how many data types is there? Guys, how many members knows the C language data types here? Please let me know. How many C language, how many data types is there? This is dot is another language, right? C also another language. C also some data types is there. Okay. Everyone is mute, I think. Okay. So I will move to that one data type. What is the data type? Okay. So data type is the most important feature in the programming language. So our programming, our coding, everything is depend on the data type only. So we have to identify what kind of data we are going to store the variable. We have to tell the particular variable, we have to store the this kind of data. That is a data type. Okay. So data type is define a variable is defined by its value. In the data, some cases based on the value also automatically define the data type. Otherwise, we can give the data type and based on the data type only, we can use this one. So here data type specific what type of value will be stored in the value. Okay. What is the use of the data type is? What is the use and what do they use? The data type specify what type of value will be stored into variable. Correct. Okay. For example, this is a one variable. Okay, this variable, what kind of data we are specifying into store the value? Either 10 or 10.5.10. This is one data type. And so here we can see we can we can see 10 is a one type and 10.1.5 is a one type, right? Got it right? So this is a different data types. Okay, this variable, what kind of data we are specifying to store the value into the particular variable. So that is a data type. So in this dot, The data types are number. Okay, a new number is a one data type. Another one is strings. Strings is a one data type. Boolean is a data type. List is a data type. Maps is a data type. So these are the data types in the data. So number is contained int, float, double is there. Okay, guys, got it right? So these are the
Yes, sir.
how many data types is there in the dot?
Number, strings,
Okay,
boolean, list, map.
okay, okay, okay. Numbers. Okay. So number is a one data type. In the number, there is integer, float, double is there. String is so within the double quotation or single quotation. I will explain each and every data type, guys, because of this is a very fundamental and very important dot. Very fundamental and very important the data. Okay. Okay. So I will explain that the data types are very important. You know very well in the data type in the dot programming language, you will be rock in the programming language. Okay. So here you should know what is a data type while writing the program. Okay, what kind of data is coming from the server or what kind of user enter the data into the text field. So you have to identify those information. Based on the information will take the data type. Okay, and the dot has a numbers, strings, boolean, list, map. These are the different data type. So based on the data type, the variable behavior will change. Based on the data type, the variable behavior will change. For example, I will explain the overview of the data type. Then I will go to the in depth of the each and data type later. First, I will explain the overall picture of the what is the data type. Okay. Now, for example, this is a variable. Okay, this is a one variable is a store. This is a one container. Let's take a one container kind of thing. This container of a particular one space. For example, water is there. The water will store into the bottle. The bottle is there. The bottle is the variable, right? Water is the data. You got it right? So this is the container. The bottle is a contain the some information. That bottle based on the content only we are taking the variable. For example, water will take the bottle. Okay. If it's a rice, we'll take a bag. So based on our content, based on the data, we are taking the different data type. Like that only here. So the variable also, for example, if you want to store the only integer value, so now this data type is the integer value. For example, the variable it's as a content like the value stored like 2, 3, 4. This is a double, right? Or float or double. This is a double data type. For example, this variable we can store the characters D-A-R-T. D is a one character, A is a one character, R is a one character, and T is a character. The collection of characters within the double quotation. This is a string. Okay, this is a one data type. String is a data type. For example, this container is the true or false. True or false. If you want to store the true or false, this is a boolean data type. This is a boolean data type. Any variable is a store the number of items 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma like that. The number of items we store into the one variable. This is a list data type. Okay, similar kind of this is a another one is x is a value, x is a key, and in the key there is a y, x, y, z is a one value. The key value pair. This is a map. Okay, based on the data type, based on the behavior, based on the value we are getting from server, Based on that, we'll take the data type. So everyone is clear, guys? What is the data type? So what is the
Yes.
different data types is there? You got it right?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so we'll go to the depth into the data types. Okay, I will ask some questions. Guys, I want to store the true or false value. What is the data type I need to take?
Boolean.
Boolean.
Super. Okay, I want to store the mark 10 numbers of marks. For example, 10 marks. I want to store the marks 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5
List.
list. I want to store like my name, Mahesh. I want to take mine. I want to store
String.
my name, string. Okay.
String.
I want to store like 10.5.5
Double.
double. So you got it right. I want to store key value pair. I want to store the key value pair. What kind of data type will take?
Map.
Map. So you got it right. So based on the input, based on the user input, or based on the data, so depend on the data type will change, and the size also automatically. The size of the memory size also different data. So integer some size and boolean of some size, list is some size is there. So based on that, the memory also allocated based on the data type. Hope is clear, guys. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's move to the next one. We'll go into the deeper level of the data. See, guys, I will explain the board, then I will go to the actual coding. Okay, this is way of my teaching. First, I will explain the board. Now it's clear, right? In the board is clear, guys. Okay, next move to the first. I will explain the concept, guys. Concept is important than code. Okay, if you know very well in the concept, you can copy paste to any kind of code. Got it right? Okay. We'll go into one by one data types. Guys, the meeting will expire in the 2 minutes. Can you rejoin with the same link? So we'll continue that next topics. That's better, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please rejoin with the same link. Okay. This is only 45 minutes. Please bear with me.